good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima Bay Area Music. Guys, Clapgate with Shannon Sharpe is still a big deal. It's been a few days since he basically released the audio of him on Instagram. But you know what? The world is still talking about it. Allegedly, Shannon Sharpe did that by accident, allegedly according to his words. But not everybody is buying it.
Now somebody and you be like, oh,
I called you by accident.
Yeah, because you had to get a joint. You pocket dial a lot for us. Because it's just, you hit the button. Live, you got to go to Instagram. Then you got to go to post. Then you got to go to live. Then they make sure that, you sure you want to go live? Yeah. You got to hit 4 things to go live. And to me, he ain't go viral in a little minute. And he's like, yo, let me go viral. Because look, let's check out the whole scenario, America. Look, first of all, I have a few things to say about this. The vocals is too clear. How you hear it that clear if you right not next to your phone? Sound like he had a mic, Larry was telling me. It sound like he had the earpiece. It's mad clear. You know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost. Secondly, you go up and apologize, but at the same time with your apology, you say, yo, Chad, I told you I'd get it in, man. I told you I'm get it in.
And Shannon Sharpe is even clapping back at people saying that, it's a lie.
We got 6 and 7-figure sponsors and advertisers saying, well, Shannon, we don't know if we want to continue this relationship. My company, Shay Media, is about to be a free agent. Okay. So that means Nightcap and Club Shay, I'll be able to take it wherever we want to go, Ocho. Could stay with the volume. That's a very, very strong possibility. I'll stay with the volume. So let's just say, y'all want to think I'll be willing to risk that. So next 5 to 7 years, potential $120 to $200 million. You think I would be willing to risk that to do this? I mean, I want you guys, because there are some guys that have, because everybody that does podcasts, LaVelle, they don't make money. You don't make money unless you got advertisers and sponsors. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, I was an upstart podcast and I wanted to get people's attention.
Now that makes sense. Now it makes sense.
Now you have a legit argument. All y'all that's talking about I did this for stage, I'm on top of you.
Pause.
I'm on top. Let's just say we climbing a mountain and I'm at a higher stage than what you guys are.
Right.
Seems like to me your boy Shannon Sharpe wants to prove to everybody that he is actually not gay. He likes to clap cheeks too. He even mentioned that when he talked to Ocho Cinco. He was like, look, Unc gets it in, right? But let's rewind. Remember the Hollywood Mugler? The Hollywood Mugler is a Hollywood fashion guy who really went popular and famous for exposing ex-defensive back Kerry Rhodes. Now, he played for the New York Jets at a time, and remember, Kerry Rhodes allegedly was supposed to be a heterosexual man. He even was asked about his sexuality while still in the league.
One little bit of a serious question. Okay. The NFL has been asking some of the candidates about their sexual orientation. Yes. How do you feel about that?
I think it's a good thing. I think for us, for a football player to grow as our franchise, our brand to grow, I think a lot of people outside of football think we're big tough guys and that's what we're about. We're not anything past that. But we have a lot of guys that are intellectual guys that are smart, guys that business driven, business oriented. And now that the sexual orientation thing is coming up, I think you will find that somebody will come out and say that they're whatever the situation is. And I think it's a good thing. I think the more you grow as a person, as an individual, you become secure with who you are.
Then these pictures came out of Kerry Rhodes and the Hollywood Mugler, and boy, it looked bad. Basically, Kerry Rhodes was clapping the hell out of the Hollywood Mugler's cheeks. Who the clapping sounds? And the Hollywood Mugler just didn't like the fact that, he didn't want to come out and claim him.
It definitely took a little while. It was not like something that we jumped right into. Maybe like 3.5 months. Kerry Rhodes is gay. I mean, anytime you lay with a person that has the same thing that you have between thy legs and you sleep with them, you're gay. But I think that I probably was the first guy that he tried, and he liked it. It was good sex. It really was.
So that's the backstory, right? So how does Shannon Sharpe and Hollywood Mugler come together? Fast forward! So basically, the Hollywood Mugler is a fashion stylist. Now guys, let me just stop the show. I don't care how good this guy is, right? If he already exposed somebody on the DL, even if you're not gay, I still wouldn't hire the guy, because if something goes wrong, he just has the proclivity to just air out anything, as an attention seeker. So me personally, I just wouldn't deal with it, right? That's just me. But here's what I'm talking about now. Shannon Sharpe did. They were going to all the games together. He had them front row, to Lakers games and stuff like that. And it got bad. People thought they were actually a couple. He was styling Shannon Sharpe. But eventually, I don't know what happened. Shannon Sharpe let him go. So now the Hollywood Mugler basically came out and blasted Shannon Sharpe. Now again, Shannon Sharpe doesn't talk negatively about this guy. In the Hollywood Mugler, it seems to me that, hey man, you're a professional stylist, and even though it didn't work out with you and Shannon, you still have an opportunity if you would basically just be professional. But no, you're being petty, right? Which is probably why you won't get an opportunity again. But look at what the Hollywood Mugler posted on his story. Angry music! Accidentally going live when you have to open the app, swipe right, then swipe left twice and hit the button is absolutely insanely impossible. Well, let me just say this. I actually agree. I actually tried that. I mean, I don't really use Instagram myself, but I tried it, and it's definitely the truth. You have to do all of those steps, which means that Shannon Sharpe is lying. So it looks like those brand deals were not important. Shannon Sharpe was trying to protect his sexuality. But here's the problem.
I don't think that people were saying that Shannon Sharpe is gay.
People were definitely
They were
saying
he was saying that.
People were definitely saying that.
Yeah, but that's reckless internet chatter. I think what they were saying is Shannon Sharpe is bi.
At best, Shannon Sharpe will be considered to still be bisexual, not necessarily gay. So he lost all that money. He's still going to be looked at as a person that's probably bisexual. But let's get back to this guy, the Hollywood Mugler. Guys, I just want to put this out there as a lesson, okay? A tiger never changes its stripes. And guys, we got to really be careful when we are dealing with people. I don't care how much talent they have. If they have a propensity or a proclivity to basically turn on people, you don't want those people around you. And sometimes we feel like we're special. Storytime music. I actually knew a guy that basically was trying to get me to do a particular deal, right? He wanted me to work with this other guy. And this other guy was basically, I don't know, like an event planner, something like that. Basically, this guy was trying to basically do something with me, like a cocktail party or whatever. But he had a very bad recommendation from another American. This is here in Africa. So when I talked to him, I said, hey man, I heard that basically you're not really that good. You talk a real good game right now. You're not really that good. And the guy that was introducing me to the dude, he was like this, angry music? Well, just because, she had a bad experience with him, that don't mean it's gonna be the same with you. You know what I'm saying? She's a woman after all. And guess what? The guy was just as terrible with me. I wasted my money, I wasted my time. The moral of the story is, whatever somebody does wrong to somebody else, they're gonna do it to you. And the reason why they're gonna do it to you is because you're not special, they're gonna continue to be them. Hollywood Mugler shouldn't even be speaking on Shannon Sharpe right now. I don't care what Shannon Sharpe did, okay? And I don't even like Shannon Sharpe, but it's just really childish that he's out there doing this. He's talking about this publicly and all that. He just seems stupid. You know what I'm saying? This is why people like you don't get an opportunity. And that's why nobody should hire you. Fam, like you gotta be a professional all time. And he might be talented at what he does. But this is why so many people, and I'm gonna say this, why so many black people, African Americans, that get an opportunity in business and they have what they need to do good in the business, they destroy it themselves, like a Shannon Sharpe. He has everything going for him, the momentum, fumbles it away, basically being stupid. This guy, the Hollywood Mugler, and you talking about something as common as a designer, as common as a stylist. There are plenty of Hollywood stylists, but your silly ass is not gonna be able to get it because you're petty. Then he has some other things on his story, like he wanted to expose it. I lost those screenshots, but basically kind of hint that he had some dirt on Shannon. And again, this is why dudes like that, and I hate to say it, you're out there acting very zesty, bro. It just doesn't look good. It looks petty and it looks stupid. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.